Yeah. It's just, weird stereotypes like that always rub me the wrong way. Because it doesn't really, it doesn't make sense. Because it's better to go off of something else. Go based off of other things. It's like Animal Crossing, Tyson. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Low cortisol. Kinda hungry though. Might get something to eat soon. But I'm not sure what. Oh, shoot! Thank you for the gifts. Oops. Thank you for the gifts and the follows. Hold up. Thank you for the follows. How has the Switch 2 experience been? It's been good so far. I've really been enjoying it. I also kind of like the fact that it feels a little bit exclusive. You're venting yesterday. Hope you're okay now. Yeah, I'm chilling. Yeah, Switch 2. You play it on Switch 2. This is called Pokopia. Pokemon Pokopia. I like it. It's really good so far. I'm not really super hungry right now, but I know I'm probably gonna get hungry soon because I didn't eat for like 2 years. Do you have problems with the pricings? Not really. I'm in a very privileged position to be able to buy. I was able to buy it as soon as it came out. Well, not as soon as I came out. I think like a week or so after. Or was it more? I think it was a month more. I think it was a month. Because they sold out before I could even get them. I did really want to get it when it first came out, but I ended up not getting it. Hello, Sensei. Senseis. Ever played Pokemon Go? Yeah, a little bit. What else do I need to do? Gather vine ropes, take pictures, and gather mysterious feathers. Find new Pokemon, make habitats. I need to place more decorations. This is relaxation. Let's get this. You fell asleep to my other stream? Dang! Let me buy this as a decoration. I still play Val, yeah. I actually played Val yesterday. Oh, and guys, at 9 a.m. we will be playtesting the new agent in Valorant. So stay tuned for that. I believe it starts at 9 a.m. So around... We'll see how I'm gonna play Pokopia until I feel like I'm done with it for today. And then yeah. And then once we're done, we're gonna switch to Valorant. Yeah, I did see that, Senna. That was so cool. Only like clips of it though. That's all I saw. I remember we talked about how we both worked at grocery stores. That's crazy. Oh really? I don't remember that. Maybe you shouldn't say what place because people will try to find out where I live. Oh, I learned the recipe. Okay, that's good. Buy this. It was a while ago. Yeah, I probably don't remember that. Wooden flooring, plaster wall, hardwood flooring, small square rug. Let's get a square rug. Hi, Alan. Have you guys been liking Pokopia though? I've been obsessed with it. Large carrier habitat hint. out the new info. What the? I've got so much floating in the shade. Berry Feast Campsite. Weather charms. Flow state. I gotta take some pictures. Oh, I think they want me to take a picture of him. He's sleeping. Right? I'm using a Sony ZV-1. How does it look? Hold up. My friend's dog died. Oh no. What do you think I should say? Oh my gosh. That's really tough. Oh no. Yeah, this game is really cute. Let me say something. I wonder why he died. How did he pass away? You know what I mean? He was a perfectly healthy dog. Poor baby just passed away. My friend's dog passed away. I'm so sad. He was such a cutie. R.I.P. Cornelius, guys. That's so sad, bros. I can't imagine losing a dog. I hate when animals die. It's the worst. I'm in Southern California. I am awake as fuck. What do I do for work? I'm a streamer. This is my job. Thanks for the rose. Okay, what do I do? I'm also a TikToker on my other channels too. Sometimes I do a lot of social media posts. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Do I actually enjoy this game? Yes, I do want to get really good at it. That's kind of like the goal, is to just get better at it. I'm still kind of No, yeah, I do enjoy this game. It's better than all the other games that I play. For sure. It's just more relaxing, right? Not as, like, strategic focused. I feel like I enjoy FPS games as just as much, but I feel like these games can be more like the communities are healthier. I noticed that, like, no matter what I play, though, I always attract different people. So, it is what it is. Yeah, I'm a YouTuber, yeah. I'm a YouTuber, streamer, and content creator at the moment. I've been doing it for about... I've been full-time since 2023, and it hasn't always been the most lucrative. Meaning, like, it's not always stable, but because I work really hard and I make different sources of income, I make it work. Full-time, bro, you're 16. I'm actually 24 years old. But thanks for saying I look snatched and youthful. Thanks. 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 I've seen that girl on social media. She's like, thanks. Thanks. Thanks for telling me I look like I take my collagen. My vitamins. My collagen. Another day rage baiting men. We love to see it, chat. Yeah, there are times where it's not super stable, but I've figured out solutions to make it work. I'm smart. YouTube pays really well. I need to get more on the YouTube grind. 24, you look younger. Thanks. Okay, guys, what should we do now? Trying to figure out what I want to do. I think I need to build new habitats. I can't keep remembering. Maybe I make a new habitat? Seaside tall grass. How the heck am I supposed to do seaside tall grass? I don't know what to do. Hello, Sunny. Thank you for the support. Yes, it's a very cozy game. I'm gonna do some... Hold on, I'm gonna do some decorate, like some infrastructure. You know, this game really reminds me of like the... like 2020 Animal Crossing phase where we all just played Animal Crossing for hours every day. This is what this game reminds me of. But yeah, a lot of people ask me that question. It's probably because, like, I'm still growing and building, but I mean... Little do they know. Little do they know. I think that you should never judge a book based off of its cover. That's for sure. Never judge a book based off of its cover, guys. I'm not gonna go into detail about my finances, but I will say that, like, the reason it's able to work for most creators is because they get a lot of, like, sponsorships. And in my past, like, 2024, 2025-ish, I say ish because I stopped posting on TikTok, but yeah, you can get a lot of brand deals and, you know, your supporters, sometimes there's a cap on how much they can support you, obviously, because, you know, people are real people that watch, like, they sometimes have their own stuff going on. So that's why it's so important as a creator to work with brands, because, in, like, companies, because their pockets run deep, okay? They've got that money. And yeah, I love that meme. Let's get this place human. I love that. Thank you. And sometimes there are some viewers who their pockets run deep and they decide to help out a ton too. But, you know, it's obviously up and down for sure, so that's why it's important to build relationships with brands and do a lot of, like, brand collaborations, as well as, like, collaborations with other creators. Because that can expose you to the right audiences that actually watch streams. Or just, like, kind of put yourself out there, you know? But yeah, for me, this is kind of like my full-time thing. Obviously, I'm still working on my branding and stuff like that, so I'm nowhere near to, like, doing this, like, fully, like, a lot. Like, does that make sense? Like, I'm still... I don't know, I mean, but I don't let, like, numbers and things like that stop me from pursuing something that I want to do. I understand that, like, it is a big factor for some people, and it would stop them from pursuing something, but I don't let it stop me. I don't care if I have to make $5 for an entire month. And if it means chasing my dream, I don't really care what I have to risk. So that's why I do it anyways, no matter, like, if it were to not make me a lot. But thankfully, it makes me a pretty reasonable amount. I won't be getting into specifics because people will be pocket watching me if I do that. Or they will start making explanations as to why I even make a certain amount. And you know what I have to say to that? I have to say, maybe if you worried about your own finances, you'd be better off instead of worrying about mine. Because I promise you, I mean, I'm definitely not, like, rich or anything, but I'm definitely not... I'm definitely okay. I'm okay. I am living my life. Show my Pokédex? Okay, let's see. Campsite? Oh, I see. Okay, wait. So I can start building new habitats. Hakuna Matata. Did you throw up? How old are you? I'm 24. And for context, I mean, I also want to preface this by saying, you know, I've had a lot of brand deals throughout my career. And so that's the reason I was even able to, like, carry things afloat for when I did. Yeah, I have other plans that I want to do, you know? Obviously, I'm getting better as I go. You know, I'm still learning a lot, so... Your career, you're like 21. I'm 24. And yeah, streaming and content creation is a career, whether you like to believe it or not. I'm self-employed. I pay my own taxes each year, and they so happen to be pretty pricey each year, so I always get scared to do taxes, but thankfully I've been saving up a lot this year, so I think I'll be okay. Thank you for the gifts, Idna. Fishing pond. I am not Asian. I am Colombian and Nicaraguense. I do my makeup inspired heavily by, like, K-beauty. But no, I'm not. I'm not Asian. I'm not white and I'm not Asian. I am Latina. I'm Colombian and Nicaraguense. I'm just very whitewashed because I grew up in Southern California, and although I'm ethnically Hispanic, I was not really taught the language by my parents. I wasn't really forced to speak Spanish, so I learned through school, but I never became super fluent. Mainly because I didn't have to, but I mean, technically in California, Spanish is like the second most common language, so anywhere you go here, if you speak Spanish, you'd probably survive in California. There's a lot of people that come from Mexico that come here, and people from other countries too. Like, my parents came from South America, and my great-grandparents came from Central America. So I'm a second-gen college student on my mom's side. So yeah, on top of content creation, I also do school. I'm going back in the fall. I say I'm going back because I took a leap year to do some self-discovery and experimentation. I actually did, throughout the 3 years that it was like 2 years that I didn't go to college. I went straight full into full-time content creation. I fully invested in myself. And it's been paying off. Obviously, I'm still gonna go back to school because I feel like I need to learn more. And I like having like stability in my life. And I mean, content creation has been stable in some ways, but I do plan to like keep developing my skills in a different major. So I don't really see like going back to school as necessarily a setback. I actually feel like it's going to be something that builds me up even more as a creator. I went to a private uni for 2 years. It was very expensive. Most of my schooling was paid for because I had 2 grants and I had a scholarship as well as financial aid. Yeah. And so I plan to go back. I still haven't used my grants for my future schooling, so I'll probably have my future schooling paid for, potentially. Potentially. Depending on what the IRS thinks about how much money I make. And if they think I make a lot, they will make me pay more for schooling. Which sucks. Technically, I have a grant. So, and I'm planning on going to a pretty inexpensive school because I don't want to have to pay an arm and a leg for school. But I think when I do transfer, so I'm going to go to a community college, finish my GEs, and then once I'm done, I almost have all of them done though. I have like 58 credits right now. I just need to do like a couple more classes and then I can transfer to a 4-year again. I'm just trying to figure out what school I want to go to and what I want to do with my life. But all I've known that I wanted to do has been just content creation. And so that's why I took the risk to take a gap year. A lot of people wouldn't have done that because they don't have the ability to do so. I had the privilege to do so. Because I made a really good income off of TikTok sponsorships, and I did social media like full-time, just TikTok sponsorships. Back in like 2023, I was getting a lot of like brand deals and stuff. Because this gaming account isn't actually like this isn't my main channel. My main channel I had over about 600,000 followers on one platform. But then that channel died out, and so I've been investing more into this channel, which is my gaming channel. And so a lot of people get confused as to how I'm able to do this full-time, and yeah, the only reason I've been able to do it is because I've had that platform, basically. And yeah, I mean, if you reached a certain amount of followers on social media, I feel like you would understand why taking a gap year from school would be important. Not to diss traditional education. I do think education is amazing. You should definitely pursue it, for sure. But yeah, took a break, went full-time in content creation, and fully risked it all. It was worth it, though. Every single interaction I've had since, I think was amazing, and I don't regret it for a second. I think the only thing I do think about, like, living a normal life is the fact that you can make a lot of friends and socialize with people. That's the one thing I had to sacrifice in order to do the things that I did. And so I think one thing I sacrificed was relationships. I didn't really form a lot of like close friendships with people in college because I quit. And I actually resented people in college a lot because a lot of the time This is gonna sound really, it's just a lot of the time people would discover that I did social media and they would be very weird. And a lot of the time they wanted to have my job. I feel like a lot of the people that I've interacted with, they wanted my job. And so, obviously, like, it can be kind of draining to be around people who constantly, like, want your job, and it can feel very, like, one-sided. Like, they're not actually your friend because they like you, it's because they want your job. And so I had, like, and it sucked for a while, like, I didn't have real friends. But I think that's kind of what comes with, like, being in the environment of, like, doing social media and stuff, is, like, when you're outwardly, you know, you're good at something, or you have gained a skill, people will naturally gravitate towards you, mainly because they want in on the benefits of your career without putting any of the work in. Which is kind of weird. Because I think that people should work hard. You know what I mean? And I think that they should work hard for what they want. I think a lot of people they think that being in proximity with somebody who's a streamer will all of a sudden, like, make them be a good streamer, but no. It's actually, it takes a lot of, like, you have to actively build your community. You can't just, like, wake up one day. I mean, obviously having connections is important, and we've seen time and time again other streamers have built other people's careers just by being associated with each other. But I do feel like in order to make yourself fully stand out, assuming all of my fans are simps is a misogynistic, by the way. So you know. And obviously, like, that's not something I can control. Like, if people are gonna simp over me, that's not really something I can control. And I think that you should, instead of projecting the way you feel most men feel about me, maybe you should think about why you assume all men are perverted like you. Because there are actually really good men who will be around women, maybe because they're drawn to their attractiveness, but they stick around because they're more than just attractiveness. But that's something you might not be able to comprehend because you're barely rubbing your two brain cells together. And in order to form a thought and a message, I'm proud of you for being able to form this message with your two brain cells, but you're gonna need to have more brain cells if you want to have a conversation with me. Stupid bitch, side bow. Sorry, I shouldn't curse, guys. No cursing, guys. No cursing. Sorry, guys. Let me not curse. Clock it. Oh, brother. Sorry, let me stop cursing, guys. I apologize for my profanity. We need... Sometimes stupid people are very hard to be around sometimes. No cursing, redemption. Let me go get Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur, come here. I'm obviously way more than just looks, but, you know, that's something, you know, if you're stupid, you wouldn't be able to recognize because only stupid people like to purposefully misunderstand others that they don't even know. And I definitely am more than just, definitely more than just pretty looks and all that. And I've had that standard placed on me for the longest time. When it's like, we all know damn well you would never watch a streamer girl if you didn't find her attractive. Because that's how much of a weirdo freak you are. And that's basically what you're saying. Basically saying that you only support women just because of their attraction, and that's how you think all men think, but that's not how all men think. Real men know how to appreciate women for more than just what they have to offer romantically or physically. And yeah, sure, I might get attention for my looks, but you can too. Real men? Real men. Real men know how to appreciate women's conversations. They know how to respect women's perspectives, and just because I have simps, well, that's not something I can control. Why don't you focus on maybe gaining your own simps? Oh yeah, that's right. You don't know how to attract women, so you don't even know how to attract simps yourself. You realize that there's girls out there that could drool over you, but because of the fact that you don't know what women like sexually, that's why you can't attract them. I don't know. Sounds like a skill issue to me, personally. Skill issue, loser. Loser. You skill issue, bro. Maybe lock in. Skill. That's a skill gap. Clearly. Oh my god, my Pokemon are amazing. Thank you for the let 'em cook, Tony Tone. I'm getting hungry, guys. What should I eat? I'm hungry. Maybe I'll have some tocino rolls. I didn't make a lot of snacks today. Sushi, I mean, she's not wrong. Right, because I mean, the thing is, too, is like, I mean, if you really want to make everybody feel bad for you about being unattractive, maybe you can do that. But, like, honestly, if you think about it like this, if you think about it, if your parents had sex together, then that must mean you're attractive enough to have sex with somebody one day. So, never give up, guys. Just work on yourself, work on your mindset, and then you'll attract the right people. Okay? How come I can't grab this? Hold on. Oh, there we go. Like, do you remember that guy who... He made a video online. He said, I'm too ugly to find a girlfriend. And then a girl commented on it and was like... I think you're kind of cute. Like, genuinely. And then she replied. And now they have a kid together and they're happily married. So never give up, guys. Even if you think you're chopped, you're technically not chopped. Being chopped is a mindset. And they got married. Exactly. Chorizo eggs. You play Valorant, you're chopped? No, I don't think that's true. I've seen some chopped. Well, okay, maybe some of them are chopped. That's true, but not all of them are chopped. Only the ones that are misogynistic, those are the chopped ones. Bulbasaur's having a hard time following me. So chop one's got it, taking notes. I mean, and also you gotta think of it like, I'm so supportive of women that I changed my account name to a female name and through rank games. What does that mean? What are you talking about? Guys can do it, so can girls. I don't even know what this guy's talking about, bro. We're all feminists 2026. Stop acting like you're a feminist and actually do some research on it before you stop. Because acting like a feminist isn't going to get you anywhere. And actually, it's extremely performative and counterproductive to act like you're a feminist when we all know that you're not, based off of you telling me that you're a feminist. Like, bro, are you dead at? It's like those men who come into my chat and they're like, yeah, I read all the feminist literature. That's how I know you've never spoken to a woman before. And I'm not gonna lie, buddy, it's not looking too great right now. Maybe instead of talking about reading those literature books, maybe you should actually read them. And you'd understand that making little comments, mocking feminism, and talking about reading feminist books to get women to like you, that's a performance. And I'm not here to sit around and see a clown perform. Women like me like real men. Real men who get shit done. Real men who have emotional intelligence and don't complain about paying the bills. Okay? That's what women like. Pay some damn bills. Pay some damn bills. Chat. I believe it should be. Don't compare me to men, please. Anyway. All adults need to pay bills. Nah, I'm not saying pay your own bills. I'm saying pay your bills and the girl that you like. Her bills, too. Is drinking matcha and reading... It's not... I'm not saying actually doing the act is performative. I'm saying what's performative is pretending like you do it and pretending like you care about it. You obviously don't if you're coming on here telling me that you're doing it. It's like coming in here and telling me you have a Lamborghini, thinking that's gonna impress me. You know what impresses me? A man who's not lustful. Well, that's the bare minimum. But a man who actively controls himself and is disciplined. And not just with lust, but like everything in his life. Like he's learning how to be disciplined. That's what attracts me for sure. But like, you can sit there and try to be angry at the fact that that's what most women like, or you can do something about it. Real men do something about it. And I'm gonna choose the one who wants to. Because a man doesn't have to pay my bills. But I'm gonna choose the one who wants to. Is a man allowed to expect things from me? Absolutely not. There's not room for two women in the relationship. And I'm the one who makes the rules, so. If a man doesn't listen to everything I say, then I don't want him. Because he doesn't respect me. A man who just thinks that he can control everything? Well, first of all, I'm the man in the relationship, thank you very much. And I deserve princess treatment. Clock it. Everyone should follow my rules. Exactly. Women own the world. Right, chat? Right? Or else you're... Yeah, this is not rage bait. I'm serious. I only like men who listen. Men who listen, they are good men. Men who like to argue with me, they're wasting your time. Stop calling me mommy, bro. This is so weird, bro. I'm not saying this stuff to feed your weird mommy kink, the fuck. I'm saying this because it's the truth. Women would own the world if they paid bills. I pay my own bills. If I can do it, then what's stopping you as a man? Oh yeah, that's right. You're not a man. Ooh. I'm more of a man than some men that exist in this world. Okay? So, relax. Ooh. Burn! Ooh, burn! I'm just trolling you guys half the time. I'm just rage baiting you guys. It's just my favorite thing to rage bait people online sometimes. You cry after every stream? I do not cry. If I do cry, I'm wiping my tears with the money of your dad. The money that your dad sends me so I can keep doing my content creation career because he loves me more than he loves you. Yeah, that's right. And I'm gonna marry him, give him a kid he actually loves, and then tell him to take your phone away so you lose internet privileges. I'm just kidding, guys. Of course, of course. Am I though? Chill, chat. Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, I'm not kidding. Okay, guys, let's focus on the game, though, actually. I don't want to argue anymore. I'm hungry right now. I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna eat, guys. Let's focus on things that actually matter, like food. Should jar up the tears for merch. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I go to the story and it'll start raining. Okay, let me get it to start raining. How do I get it to start raining? Pasta? Can I just buy matcha for the gram? Why do you want my Instagram? My Instagram is just 49 TV. And no, I do not respond to DMs. Somebody get this poor man some food. It'll eventually rain and water the whole ground. Okay, let me go complete my quest. What do I need to do? Let me go look at my quest. Oh wait, it's in here, right? This one? Quests. Place the ditto flag on the house to make it mine. Bro, I literally placed it. How do I get my eyebrows like yours? You just have to, well, I use like an eyebrow tint, and it's like a lightning brow, and then I use like a regular brow pencil. There's stuff in the way? I don't know what's going on. I don't know why I can't pick up the flag. There we go. That's literally what it was, just the block. Anyway, I'm just trolling, but I'm also not trolling at the same time. I'm gonna put... This is my house. Okay, this is my house right here. Didn't mean to offend you. There's a difference between calling you mommy than calling someone else mommy, which you are not. So my apologies. Okay, bro. What is this guy trying to manipulate me for? Blocked. Some of these people are weird as hell. Okay, I placed my ditto flag down, bros. Hello? Hello? Rose is still sleeping. I bet it was. I might need some food ASAP. Important requests underway. Rebuild the Pokemon Center. Okay. It's chilly. Buy it from the shop. I'm finally rebuilding my Pokemon Center. Is it gonna rain after this? Oh my god. Oh my god, that's loud. Hello? Add stamp. Cute. Now what? I gotta buy the Pokemon Center. $1,000. Okay. Now we gotta build it. What? I need stone, and I need 8. What? Specialties and bulldoze. What? Try talking to Squirtle. Specials. A cave one. A cave one has a specialty in bulldozing. A cave one. Thank you for the gifts, Joshua. I'm hungry. What should I eat? Let's go. Thank you for the super chat.
Pew pew drive by. Probably see ya again doom scrolling.
Okay, thank you for the super chat, Yakuzo. What do I gotta do? Build a bridge? Okay, guys, I should probably go get something to eat real quick. What did he say? I'ma just build it out of sand, because that's all we got right now. Where are we going? Oh, is this the cave? Is this where I'm gonna find a Squirtle? A cave Squirtle? What do I do? What do I do, Squirtle? Squirtle, help me! Squirtle's not helping me, bro. Now what? Hello? Hello? Okay, guys, let me go get something to eat real quick. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm gonna turn my camera off. Okay? I'll be back. I'll be right back. In 1 second. Okay, everybody. I'm back. I got some taquitos. Is my webcam gonna turn back on? Oh, is it broken? No. Don't tell me. Don't tell me it's broken. Don't tell me it's broken. Don't tell me. Are you serious? Hold on. Thank you. Thank you for the follows. Oh, there we go. You think chicken taquitos are gonna fill me up? Oh my god, it's hot. Hello. How's Pocopia? It's really good. Well, I'm gonna eat about 6. Hello? Rise and shine. I should leave him alone. I should leave him alone. I just learned how to stream Switch on PC. Thanks, gamer. You're welcome. Are you sure, Mark? Are you sure? Is water wet? Mm. Sorry, my outfit is not eating. I don't know if I will like this flavor 'cause it's apple. Actually, you know what's crazy? It's actually day 14, no DoorDash. Right? What's today? The 14th? Oh, it's actually the 16th, so that means it's day 15. It's almost half a month, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna like this flavor because it's apple. So let me grab a different one. This one is cranberry. No, raspberry lemon. That pineapple pizza mukbang got me craving pineapple pizza the last few days. Dub. Can't open this damn can. Do you think this is a full meal? Do you think this taquitos is a full meal? I think so. It has a bunch of chicken in it. Right? Well, for a girl, I'm a girl. I don't need to eat like a crazy amount. But this is enough, right? Or you think I'll need more? Well, 6. I'm eating 6. I'm on my 3rd one. I'm only 100 pounds. I don't think I need to eat a lot. Well, I'm eating other stuff too later. Why is there an echo? There is not an echo, bro. What happened? No, I'm not AI. Stop saying I'm AI, bros. Oh shit. I'm not AI, guys. AI generating your wife and kids? That's a new one. That's a new one. Yeah, and for those who don't know, yeah, the reason why I'm reading multiple chats is because I'm multi-streaming. What is this guy chomping on? Look at this guy, bro. He's chomping on an apple. He's chomping, bro. Okay, we're gonna unmute you. Oh no, Zoe is fine. That's all good. I'm not... Bro was joking. I didn't even think that was a bad comment. You're good, I think. You're good, bitch. I was just thinking, that's a new one. I've never heard that before. Don't know how someone will be able to do that, but it's fine. Sid, did someone just call you? And I think Malcolm's good too. Don't worry, Amber. These, as long as they're not saying anything rude, they're fine. I don't really care if people say I'm AI. What healer do you use on Red Rebels? I use Invis. This is Pocopia. My voice is kind of hurting, so I don't know if I'm going to be yapping a lot. I'm going to try to keep my yapping to a minimum. Thank you, Cuffo Joe, for the super chat. Yeah, I'm on Nintendo Switch 2. Hello?
Yeah.
Good morning. Yeah, I remember watching you one time while you were playing Marvel Rivals. A teammate of yours was like, switch to Hulk. And you said, no, you switch to Hulk. And he got so mad and he threw the game. That sounds like me. Oh, good times. Imagine throwing a game because you get mad at it. And a girl says to switch to Hulk. Thanks for the follows. That was funny. I feel like I've gotten more, like, unhinged as the years have gone by. What the heck was that? In the beginning of streams, like, I didn't realize my audio was on. And people thought that I was snoring and that I accidentally clicked go live while I'm snoring. Disobey with the galaxy. Thank you. My alerts aren't working right now. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the galaxy. I feel sick to my stomach, guys. Do you think... Do you think I'm eating too fast? I'm gonna turn my fan off. Thank you, Disobey, for the galaxy. Sometimes Jess would jump scare me when we had horror movie nights in the night Discord because the audio would leak. Yeah, sometimes I would forget my audio was on. Hi, Esme. Go to sleep. I'm not tired. I'm just, my stomach hurts. And my voice hurts. I'm yapping too much today. And people always tell me, why not take a break? It always hurts. Are we cooked? Maybe we should have a silent stream. No talking, just silence. That's good. Yeah, Axel streams a lot as well. That's cool. He hopes that I have fun on Fatal Frame. Yeah. It's fun. I like it. I think I just struggle with some of the boss fights. And I get frustrated. And some of the puzzles. I'm stuck on one part. We are gonna play Valorant later. I tried watching other streamers play Pokepian and it was not the same. What did I do different? Do I need a mod? No, I'm good. Don't worry, I'm fine. I don't even know what that guy was saying. He probably was saying something mean. I don't think I ever really get affected by it when people hit comments. I think my stomach just hurts and then I get annoyed. But I don't really... It's honestly not... She wants a light. I think I just naturally look like a mad person. Or like I just look... I look angry. They don't ever make me feel sad. Men never make me feel sad. They are only projecting what they feel. So if they feel like they think, I always get this, they're like, no wonder why you're single or something, and then they're over here struggling to get girls to like him, so no wonder why they're insulting me for being single. And I feel like being single as a woman isn't even that bad comparing to what when a man's single, it's a little bit different. I mean, you could still be happy as a man and be single, but it's not the diss that they think it is, because it actually affects them more when they're single than when a girl's single. Isn't it supposed to make our worth less when we decide to get into a relationship with a man? According to some people's viewpoints, but I don't know. That's why I just, like, I live for myself. I just do my own thing for myself. I think I just look depressed today because I haven't really eaten. And then I had the taquitos and now I feel like my stomach's hurting. I think that's why I'm depressed. Without my glasses, I look angry. I am angry all the time. No, I'm not angry. Actually, I've been actually pretty happy. I think my stomach's just hurting. That's why I'm annoyed. I'm okay. Maybe my stomach's hurting from the taquitos. Maybe I shouldn't eat taquitos on an empty stomach? I'm gonna eat them anyways. I think not having DoorDash has made me kind of depressed. But then there's some days where I'm like, it's fine, I'm happy. Because Because someone commented chorizo and eggs earlier. That's why I was saying it earlier. Now whenever people bring up Hulk, I'm gonna think about that time. that guy brought up that in my rivals, he was like, you gotta play Hulk. And I was like, no, I don't want to play Hulk. And then he got mad at me. He threw the game because I didn't want to play Hulk. That was funny. Sometimes I think about how, like, sometimes, like, I feel like as a girl, I've attracted some of the really toxic men. But then I'm around, like, really good men that, like, they can appreciate when I'm upset. And it's, like, sometimes entertaining because it is funny. Like, I also think that that's funny. That I just, like, am so bluntly myself sometimes. And it's taken me... You know why I think it's so funny? Because it's taken me so long to get to the point of, like, not caring about what, like, men think about me or, like... Because I think it's super easy, especially for a lot of women nowadays, to get super ingrained in the culture of, like, caring a lot about what other people think. And I thought this was funny as hell because... It's a perfect example of, like, what I represent in gaming, and what I represent in gaming is, like, the I don't give a fuck attitude that I feel like has helped a lot of women, has helped them learn how to just not give a fuck and just be themselves. Because life is just too short to not be mean back. Life is too short to, like, pretend like you're the bigger person all the time, and sometimes it's okay to, like, just, like, and not saying that you should, like, waste your energy on, like, always negativity, but, like, sometimes it's worth it to, like, to speak up for yourself, and, like, life is too short. Like, if someone disrespects you, it's okay to be like, you know what? Fuck you. You know, Black Mirror taught us that sometimes it's human to just speak your mind, no matter what other people have to say. It's called the courage of being disliked. It's a skill set within itself. The courage of being disliked is very admirable trait to people that you actually vibe with. You know what I mean? So when you're vibing, The Courage to Be Disliked, very good book. I've only read a little bit of it though, I'll be honest. But like I feel like I read the summary and I really resonated with it, so I knew it was a book that I would like. I learned about it from my dad. He ordered the Korean translation. Oh, okay. That's cool. Is this game more like Minecraft or Animal Crossing? It's definitely more like Animal Crossing, but it has some aspects that are like Minecraft too. Did the people who made this game also make Animal Crossing? That's a great question. I can't answer that question. Does anyone know? I don't know. I don't think so. Life is too short to spend time on negativity, but it's like sometimes it's funny. Like, don't you think it's funny? Like, I don't know. Sometimes you never know how. Like, sometimes it's funny, like when people are angry. Especially like at that time that I got that. No, that was funny. Now that was a good time. Cause it's kind of like you know that video of that dog being rage baited? It's kind of like that. Like not like in a malicious way, like you want to make people angry. It's more so like you're coming from a place of like it's like a dog that's being rage baited. You know what I'm talking about? That video with the dog being rage baited is so funny. Wait, that should be one of my sound effects for my stream. He's like, oh. He's like, oh. This guy's angry. But then when it's me being rage baited, I don't like it very much. Man, bro, he needs to wake up, bro, so we can play Pokopia together. I don't think he even likes Nintendo games, bro. We're gonna force him to like Nintendo games, guys. Just kidding, I don't know. He might not like Nintendo games, actually. You think guys would like this game? No. Maybe like Pokemon. Sorry, there was a bug on my monitor. Does he play shooter games? Sorry, there was actually a bug on my monitor. I think 'cause I had my window open, and so I think there's bugs coming inside. No, he plays Marvel Rivals. You think he would like this game? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe he would prefer a PS5. I slapped the screen because there was a bug. No, Arc Raiders? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Arc Raiders. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I think he would like Arc Raiders. And it performs really well on stream. Oh yeah, you're right, guys. You know what? Yeah, Arc Raiders is better. You're right. Okay, but I have to work out a deal with him because I'm a negotiator. He won't owe me anything other than he has to maintain his health. He can't. Yeah. That's all. As long as he does that, then he can get Arc Raiders. Yeah, I agree. What are you saying? Like, he'll be doing dumb stuff. And I'm like, bro, you can't be doing that. And then he's like, yeah, I know, but okay. And then I'm like, don't do that. Ah. Guys, I've made no progress in this game. Yes, I'm confusing you guys on purpose. He wants to play with a dowsing machine. Yeah, my friend who I want to play Arc Raiders with. Little by little, my home is getting pretty nice. Or we can play something else. Wait, aren't we gonna use the dowsing machine together? No. No, you play Hulk. I don't want to play Hulk. You play Hulk. Like, who does this guy think he is? Trying to get me to play Hulk. How do I rebuild the Pokemon Center, guys? Oh. Oh, I thought there was a big guy in the sky. Hello, Jocelyn. Yeah, I want to go to Japan. I'm hoping I can go soon. I'm gonna hit GM to see if you wanna run. Be my Hulk. What? Do I want to do a week-long trip? Yeah. It's expensive though. Very expensive. It's worth it though, I bet. I don't want to play Marvel Rivals. And also, guys, I don't play with viewers. I don't know y'all. And I can't do that. I've already kind of told y'all this, but I think I need to say it again. The reason being is because I know, like, not everyone is... I just don't trust anybody on stream. The last time I did viewer games, I regretted it, even though we played a wholesome game, like... Some people had to ruin it, so... because they're sus. I don't trust anybody. They're sus. It's not personal, though. Try not to take it personal. I normally just stream solo or, like, with my friends. Where can I put this, bro? I spent no more than 1.2k on my trip, flights, and hotel for 9 days? Dang, where did you stay at? I think they should all take it personal. You know what? Maybe. You won't need to work, fellas. Through. Not trying to offend anyone. I just think that it's not a good idea. I've tried it in the past. And a lot of people treat me like, they treat me like I'm some type of escort. Some sorts. They think that through gaming they will successfully get an escort. Mm-hmm. I mean, am I lying though, chat? Like... It's the truth. I'm just telling you based off of my experience. I'm not saying all of them expect me to be that way, but that's what they're expecting. If they think that that's how easy it is to get my attention. I like money. Not even that, honestly, could sway me to like a guy, though. So at this point, I'm dating for personality, and not a lot of people have it. People waste my time, though. That's for sure. I think it's valid, though. Like, I've been able to open myself up to some people, but... Losing trust in people over the net sucks. I had to recently cut ties off with a guy who I thought was a good friend of mine of 3 years. Because he randomly became racist towards me and tried to dox me. Aw, hell no. That's so weird. Yeah, I think it's interesting how, like, a lot of people like to assume everybody has good intentions, but, like, if that's how you want to live your life, then you clearly aren't somebody who gets preyed on for certain things. You know? So you wouldn't understand it. I just don't have any trust. Only some people I trust. My stomach hurts. Guys, maybe we should come back later for when the Valorant stuff is going on. I just don't have the patience to, like, explain this to grown-ass men that, like, know their intentions. That's why, like, I hate these conversations. They always feel, like, draining because... Maybe I shouldn't even try to explain it. Y'all know what I mean. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. If you don't, you don't. Oh yeah, I was gonna put some tools in there. Oh, I'm yawning like crazy, bro. Ah. Need more rocks. And more logs. Every time I come across you on my FYP, you're always complaining about men. Yeah, and the FYP is designed to attract you to things that are similar to you. So if you think it's such a bad thing that I'm complaining, here you are complaining about me complaining. You must be my target demographic for complainers. I dropped my taquitos. But don't worry, I caught them. Oh, what was that? Oh! There's something in my pocket. Where are my rocks? The game is called Pokopia. My mood is always fluctuating on stream. And one thing that will never change is I'm gonna always deal with perverts, and it's something that I've been learning to accept. But it doesn't mean that I need to tolerate it, and it doesn't mean that I like it or want it to continue to happen, because I deserve to be treated way better than that. That's not me complaining, that's me setting boundaries, and that's me learning to respect myself by setting those firm boundaries. Only a manipulator who hates me and hates people like me. Only a manipulator hates when you set boundaries, sees it as complaining, makes you feel bad for setting the boundaries to begin with. Because all they can afford to do is manipulate you, and that's why they do it. That's why they do it. They don't do it because they actually like me and care about me. They do it because they want a sense of control. They want to control the narrative. Oh, you complain so much about men. Oh, bad woman. You are a bad woman because you complain about men. Oh, I'm such a bad woman? I must be so bad and so mean and so rude and so bad and so mean and so rude. Because I just want some basic respect. It's not that hard to have respect. And of course I'm not going to want to deal with creepy-eye mofos coming in thinking they got a motherfucking chance. Yes, and I'm going to be rude about it every time. Because I don't owe you shit. I don't owe kindness to you, and I don't care to be kind to you. You are not a supporter of mine if you get mad that I get a husband one day. Because guess what? Wake up, people. I'm going to get a husband one day. And he's going to be exactly where he wants to be. You know what I mean? And you can be like, oh my god, I feel so bad for your future husband. Or maybe I don't get a husband at all. Who knows? Who cares? I'm just here playing Pokopia. Of course I'm gonna be annoyed when people disrespect me. You know? That's life. And I'm not gonna tolerate it because it's bull. I deserve to be treated way better than that. Okay, I need you to cut up some wood for me, please. Make me some lumber. Yeah, you, Jessica? There's always some creepy-ass guys out there, unfortunately. Exactly. And there's nothing I can do to control it, so what do? I speak my mind, and that's it. I just go about my life. I speak my mind, and if you don't like it, then go someplace else where there are girls who don't speak their mind. Oh. Oh. You only like girls that are digestible? Oh. Yes, that tells me. It tells me everything I need to know about you and how you feel about women. It's not very good, and it gets my blood boiling. People like you don't deserve to be around women, therefore, pretty women at that. You deserve coal. You've been bad. You're gonna get coal. Karma is also a bitch. Karma's a bitch. Huh? Huh? Thank you for the follows. Anyway, moving on. My voice really hurts today. I don't know if I should take a break or something. Finally, I get to fix the road. Maybe I should take a break and then come back when it's time for Valorant. I've been up since like 3 a.m. and I feel like shit today. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't sleep good. Or maybe I should play Valorant. Maybe this game is too, like, cozy for me right now. Maybe I need something more like, not entertaining. I mean to say, like, more engaging for my brain. Because I have ADHD, so it's hard for me to focus to begin with on tasks. But yeah, it's interesting how many people come in and they say that exact same thing. They say I'm complaining about men all the time. But then when I'm talking about normal stuff, they're never here. Huh. Interesting. It's because they want to make me feel like something's wrong with me for pointing out people's bad behavior. And so the way that they make themselves feel better about relating to the people that have bad behavior is by trying to make me out to be crazy, by invalidating my feelings and saying that all I do is complain, when instead of looking at the root cause of the issue as to why I even complain in the first place, maybe you would understand. Crazy? I was crazy once. They filled me in a room. A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. I don't know if that's how it goes. I think I said it wrong. The tism is strong. Potentially. You are overanalyzing. They just thirst and don't want to hear you complain all the time. I don't think it's overanalyzing at all. I think what it is that we have a generation of a lot of uneducated people who tend to invalidate other people's experiences and don't know how to handle conflict when it arises. So instead of seeing my anger as something that is valid and that's something normal for me to feel, they see it as, ooh, something must be wrong with me, clearly because I'm the problem for reacting to bad things that happen to me. When if these said things that were bad didn't happen to me, I would have nothing to complain about, right? I don't even think it's complaining. You know what I think it is? I think it's, I just tend to stand up for myself more often than not. And then get told, typical woman, by people who would have sex with me, but every time I give my opinion, they dismiss it because I'm said woman. Whole time, they would have sex with you. If you put a bag over your head, they would still have sex with you. That's how I know some of these men don't actually care or care to protect women. Because they would sleep with a woman even if she had a bag over her head. They don't give a fuck. Some of them are really evil and mean, and I'm not saying all of them are evil and mean, but it's important to know that because I'm a pretty girl, I naturally attract sometimes really bad people. And there's nothing I can really do about it besides stand up for myself in the way that I deserve to be stood up for. And continue going about my day. Clock it. Put that there. Exactly. Stand up for yourself. Know your value. And have self-respect. That is for everyone. Men and women. Uh-huh. This talk maybe appreciates the people I surround myself with more. That's good. That's good. Even if it's complaining, why do they care so much? Because they are trying to prove that something is wrong with me by being irritated by sexual harassment, when everything is wrong with them complaining about me complaining about dealing with sexual harassment. Because they're coming from a place of purposefully misunderstanding me, whereas I am calling out people's bad behavior. And a lot of people get offended by it because they know damn well every girl that is attractive in any regard probably also thinks the same way as me. And so the way that they cope with not being able to secure a bad bitch is by invalidating them. Because clearly, their career, their money, their attitude, their personality isn't enough to attract a mate. And so what do they have to do again, chat? Well, what is it? Remember, chat. They have to, yep, manipulate women in order for them to like them. They do. So sometimes I think my haters are my biggest supporters. They get mad when they realize they can't sleep with a woman like me or any woman that's baddie at that point. And so what do men do when they get rejected? At least the ones that are bad. They respond with malicious intent. They respond with vulgar attacks. They respond by invalidating your feelings when we all know damn well my feelings are very valid about how I feel about perverts and how I deal with perverts. And anybody who thinks it's my fault in any regard is a victim blamer who assumes that what a woman wears is the reason why she got raped. So, if you want to share the mindset of a rapist, that's your choice. You're clearly 18 to 19. What did I say, chat? Here they go again. Using negative insults such as making me seem like I am a narcissist, calling me a narcissist, telling me I'm young and that I'm naive, I don't know anything. Classic manipulation. I'm telling you, see what I said, chat? And sometimes your haters are your biggest supporters because they're the ones who they think they have a chance. They think they have a chance. And then they go on insulting women because it makes them feel strength. Bad people need to always insult others to feel good about themselves. And notice how I'm not even trying to come at them like in the jugular, like I'm just pointing out facts. All they can do is use manipulation to try to insult me and stuff. And honestly, it's not even like I'm overreacting. Like I'm actually having a pretty chill day. It's just my stomach's hurting a little bit, but other than that, hurt people. Yeah, no, 100%. I do think it's very interesting though, like how I'll talk about something and a lot of people choose to purposefully misunderstand me. But I think it comes from a place of, in their mind, they have to paint me as an evil person in order to feel better about themselves. The whole time, if I rejected them, they would probably be really evil afterwards. Like, and there's a lot of like, even if you listen to like true crime episodes and stuff, there's a lot of episodes that talk about how when women deal with having to reject men, sometimes men react to rejection in a very negative way. I deal with that all the time. And people expect me to just smile, pretend like nothing is happening, pretend like it doesn't affect me or make me feel any type of way. When it's actually pretty human to feel negative vibes if someone feels entitled to you romantically. That's actually your body telling you that there's a boundary being crossed, and anger isn't always a bad thing. It can point to a different thing, like it can point to maybe there's something that you don't like and that's why you're setting that boundary, and it's not necessarily that you're an angry, bitter person. It's more so has to do with the fact that you're not an angry, bitter person. You are just somebody who understands when people are trying to take advantage of you and you don't let it happen. And people don't, especially abusers and especially real narcissists, are the ones who are upset when you set boundaries in the first place. They are the ones who are irritated that you even make a scene when there's something you don't like. Even this morning we were listening to a documentary about this guy who he rents girlfriends because he's clearly an incel. And his mindset behind why he doesn't have a girlfriend is because he thinks he's not attractive enough. But really what it was he expects women to be completely submissive in every way, not have a mind of their own. Pretty much what he wants is a dog. That's why he's single. It's not because this guy isn't attractive or can't work on himself or it can't be a good mate. There's just a lot of men out there who are misguided and are taught bad things. They are taught to catcall women thinking that it works. But if it worked, don't you think I would have already given a guy in my chat a chance already? I haven't done that and I will never do that. But wouldn't you think if catcalling worked, it would have already worked and I would be married right now with one of my chat members? Clearly, I'm not going to do something like that because I think that that's something very delusional and I think that that's weird, unprofessional. You know? How to say you're a lesbian without saying it? And then people come on here being homophobic as shit, calling me lesbian as if being lesbian is a bad thing. Calling me trans as if being trans is a bad thing. Being upset because you know why they're calling me trans? Because in their mind, deep down in their subconscious, they know I'm more of a man than they ever will be. Block it. Block it, chat. I'm more of a man than they will be, and that's why they're pissed off. Somebody got their feathers in a ruffle. How does it go? Someone's got their booty tickled. Their booty tickled. They are booty tickled. Sometimes rejection is a good thing. Yeah, and honestly, rejection shouldn't be seen as a bad thing unless you're getting rejected by every single person that you meet. Now that's a different story. Now that's... You need to work on yourself a little bit more before you have expectations about pursuing a committed relationship, you know? And that applies to everybody. You know, I think if you just work on yourself, you'll naturally attract the right people. It's that simple, but obviously easier said than done, right? Anyway. All these haters are giving me watch time. No, exactly. They're giving me money, and that's why I say my haters are my biggest supporters, because my haters are the ones who are tuning in. They are locked in. They're waiting for that next live stream to show up just so they can comment something evil to me and say that all I'm good for is that I'm attractive, and once I'm old and gray, I'm not gonna have anything to offer to the world, and yada yada yada. Thank God I don't listen to men. Thank God I only listen to myself. I only listen to what I believe to be true about myself, because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. You think I give a fuck? Does it look like I give a fuck? Because I don't. And I'm partially trolling all the time, like... Like, most of the time I do be trolling, so... Yeah, most of the time I do troll, but... I think, like, I'm just naturally somebody who can just naturally rage bait people without having to do anything. Like, I don't have to do much to get a rise out of people. I just have to be successful at something and be a pretty girl on top of that, and they get angry at that. Successful rage baiter. Successful. W rage baiter. Nice. Okay, guys, we should probably move on from Pokopia. We have roughly 4 hours until Valorant. And I'm not sure if I should take a little intermission break before I decide to stream Valorant or if I should keep streaming. When am I becoming a philosopher? I've been a philosopher. Just philosophy. Just for President 2027. Making all the women all of the leaders in our society. That's what the first thing I would do. The second thing I would do. Make it illegal to cheat on your wife. Punishable by electric shock. Punishment, electric shock. Okay, I'll be a governor first. Then I will be a president. And then I will be a millionaire. Ew. Holy! Holy moly! Bomboclat! Are you serious? Guys, where is that Kate? Wait, oh, it's down here, right? Okay, now I'm going. Where is it? I need to rest my voice from time to time. Okay, if I was president, I would get rid of periods. Yes, we would find a cure for periods. Yes. Now what? You know, I should do a stream where I don't even yap. That'd be freaking amazing! Just so I could rest my voice a little bit. No, I'm serious. Like, just so I could rest my voice. Yeah, I thought I went here before. Bad Bunny! Thank you, Low Slow, for the galaxy. W Galaxy. Yeah, you know what, chat? I think I need to take a break soon. I'm gonna take a break. Because, I don't know, my voice is really hurting. And I think I just want to lay down and rest a little bit. I think I just need to rest my voice a little bit. I wanted to stay, but I don't know if I can stay. Unless I just don't talk. Would you guys mind if I didn't talk? Holy motherfucking airball. What do we do? Maybe I can have some throat coat tea. It's so ass. It tastes ass. Or maybe I just take a break and then come back. I'm not even tired. My voice hurts, that's it. And I'm like, maybe I am tired. Maybe I take a nap. Maybe I take a nap and then come back. Does that sound good, chat? I'll come back at like 9 a.m. PST or maybe 8 a.m. I'm gonna go eat hot Cheetos and rest my voice. Okay, everyone. I'll be back later with Valorant. I'm gonna go rest my voice. Bye!